nobody wants to feel like they're selling, right? And a lot of people...
No one wants to feel like they got sold.
No one wants to feel like they've got sold, exactly, right? It goes both ways.
Yeah.
Unlike Jimmy here. But I took it too far. I see it in his face. I took it too far. But you remember when I first took over the team, and that's one of the things that I said was like, you have to be able to want to be successful. You have to be able to sell people to have success. And back then, obviously, it was a little bit different. But you remember the resistance I got on that was like,
Absolutely.
I'm not doing that. I'm like, whoa, it's not what you think.
Yeah. I mean, as long as whatever you're selling is going to benefit the person who fits your ideal client or customer profile, right?
Yeah.
Then what you're providing is a value. And so there's nothing wrong with having the right things that present your offering in the best possible light and appeal to them as much as possible.
Right. And you just want to be, number one, have integrity. That's number one. I think one of the first books I read, my dad gave it to me. I should have probably gotten into this in the backstory in sales. My dad was in sales, and growing up as a kid, it's like, oh, my dad sold guns to the military and police departments and stuff. I thought he went and shot guns all day. He works with guns. No, he sold guns. He had to travel around all the time. He's never home that much, and I wanted to be like my dad. So getting in sales. When I told my dad I was getting in sales, long time ago, first thing he gave me this book by Og Mandino, the greatest salesman in the world. And I can't tell you much about it. I can tell you a little bit about it. I won't waste your time right now. But the one takeaway that I got from that is you have to love your customers more than you love yourself. Because if your product or service is not going to be a benefit from them, it's better to not sell them than sell them. And I can't tell you how many times I have let people go and they actually brought me customers,
right? Because
I had integrity and said, this isn't right for you.
That's where authenticity comes into play, right?
Absolutely. It's all about being authentic.
You be real with them, keeping it real.
Keeping it real. Yeah. You got to keep it real. And if you keep it real with them and yourself, that's probably the biggest thing is nobody wants to feel like they're selling somebody. And as long as you don't sell someone, you don't have to worry about it.
Make it about them.
Yeah. I used to call it the art of selling without selling.
Yeah.
Because you really don't have to.
Yeah.
You just need to provide the information so that they can come up with their own decision. And what's cool about that is when you do that, you don't get people with buyer's remorse.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get people asking for refunds because you were authentic and they came up with the decision on their own. Like, okay, this is what I want to do, instead of you trying to convince or manipulate.
And that's really understanding both the art and the science of sales,
right?
And of that entire process.